Welcome, I'm the Deadwood Jedi. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and this video is a little late coming out because I had a little bit of a difficulty with some of the recording of it, so hopefully this is going to be okay with you guys. But basically, I had some shards I wanted to pull, and I was fortunate enough to get chosen to come on and pull them for me. I thought this would be a really cool treat. I've never had anybody come on and pull my shards for me before, so I thought this would be super fun and exciting. And we had a really great conversation. It was a really good time. And so I'm excited to share that with you guys. Like I said, there were little issues during the recording process, so I'm not sure if the sound or the, and sometimes the video feed kind of blurs up a little bit, but hopefully you guys are going to be okay with that and get through it without too much issue here. But you know, it's about the conversation, about hanging out with my dude, and so that's what we're doing. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So yeah, here I am with Chosen. Thank you, sir, for coming by and doing me this honor of opening my shards for me. It is much appreciated.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Chosen, and I just want to say real quick that I think JGigs is the best YouTuber on the platform. I love JGigs!
Wow. Okay. Keep the volume down, brother.
JGigs is the best! It's not funny.
I'm the clan boss guy, not the arena guy, okay? You got to go to somebody else for that.
I know that, Deadwood.
I'm working, I'm making progress. You notice I got all the things you want maxed, right? I've got the accuracy down, set. I got the crit damage down, set. Working on some defense, working on some resistance. We're getting there.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna point right here and right here. You want to make all the blue ones gold, and you need to hurry up and do that, or it's gonna be a problem.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be a real big problem if you don't turn all the blue ones gold. Okay.
I feel really bad.
I'm gonna
now.
point more.
Yeah.
I'll point more.
I should. Dang it. I really didn't think that through. That's on me. That's clearly on me.
Yeah, I guess it is on you. Also, this is crazy because this is just my real voice. I'm Chosen. My name's Brad, and the audio didn't mess up when you were recording this, and this is really me talking right now.
Boy, I mean, to be honest, there's not a ton of stuff I need on my account, but there's definitely some champions out there that are very popular that I would love to get into. I think Ferric the Fat is actually one of the top champions that I don't have on my account. One of those ally attack champions that everybody uses, people love using in Clan Boss. I never got a chance to use them. I would love to get my hands on Duchess, obviously. That's like got to be the #1 desired champion.
Yeah,
right?
You're gonna want to have Duchess, idiot. You need to pull Duchess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I pulled the Duchess.
And then outside of that, because those are like the two big ones, I would love to get a Zavia. I don't have a Poison Exploder, so that would be nice. Mountain King, for sure. So I'd be down with that. I mean, you know, the thing is like there's so many voids that I want to get, right? Sissia would be amazing, but there's so many champions. There's so many champions that I would be down to get pretty much anything, right? Like I'm not that picky. Really what I want is something new. That's really the objective here. So
like if you were gonna not pull a champ that you didn't want, which one wouldn't that be that you do want?
That's pretty much it. I mean, it's not like there's
get rid of the red dots.
I can't do. I've heard some great things about Lady Kimmy. I would definitely love to get hold of her. That'd be great.
Lady Kimmy, Duchess, some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza, you know, just the basic stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Did you hear JGigs' new rap? It's he's crazy, dude, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he gets used everywhere, and he's exceedingly good. But I don't have him, so
he might be the best of all time.
I don't have Martyr. That's another champion that actually I would really like to get my hands on. She opens up a lot of clan boss possibilities, just as far as like maximizing builds, right?
Plop.
You know, I'm not saying I don't think she's like the best champion. In fact, like for me, she's the least. You know, when I rank my counterattack champion, she's always at the bottom because she just doesn't bring anything. She brings like all the things, but nothing like incredible. Like, you know, Skullcrusher has that unkillable with the ally protection. You know, Valkyrie has the massive shield. Martyr is just kind of like. She's got everything. She's like good all around her, but like not specific. So it's hard to build. She's easy to drop into a team, but hard to build a team with her, I think, to maximize effectiveness. So,
Deadwood, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone watching this video is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I remember watching those teams and going, oh man, if only I had. But yeah, it's interesting.
Rappity flappity flip flap blippity blap blap sklibbity sklap.
Yeah,
Darth needs to put me on a track, you know?
It is bonkers how much we've come in in
How
literally
much
a
we've
year.
come.
Where like, what was it, a year ago? You know, if you could
A
two
year and a half,
key,
stupid.
yeah, you could two key. You're like, oh my god, this is amazing. I can put 35 million up on a turn. That's great. And now we're breaking 500 million records.
Yeah, that's insane.
Ridiculous.
You,
Oh my god.
You know what?
Victor's insane. That guy's insane.
Yeah, Victor's insane. I want to fight Hell Hades in real life. I think that would be fun.
I mean,
I really want to fight Hell Hades. You know what I mean? It's time. His time has come.
I think so. I mean, this is using a pretty big, skill loophole, right? To really make this happen. The Infinity Shield's kind of constantly building and using Corpulent Cadaver to really rack up that damage. That's a pretty big, that's a pretty big loophole, I would say. So I would say, there's not a lot of champions that can really fit into that. So it's because it's so champion specific, it's hard to find variations on that to try and find ways to build upon that. And I think
Well, it's cheating, is what it is. It doesn't count. Let's be honest. Can we be honest for a minute, Deadwood? It doesn't count, and we all know it doesn't count. Yep, I'm glad that you agree, Deadwood Jedi. Deadwood Jedi agrees that it's cheating. It's cheating. You should be taken out back and beaten.
Right. I've tried to do that team actually without using Chris because I don't have him. It's just not very strong. Like it doesn't come nearly to the same kind of damage possibilities, right? Because it's hard to keep everybody alive and keep those shields growing infinitely, It's a tough team, but like that squad that he put together is ridiculous. I was on stream watching him build it. It was very fun. He's putting up like million damage a hit with that cadaver. It's ridiculous to watch. Now he's got another rare in there too. He's got 2 rares in that team, which is just
Yeah. We should move on because it's cheating.
Oh yeah, he's been using I want to say it's Hellborn Sprite.
Yeah.
I think it's because Hellborn brings like a weaken debuff as well as doing the extension. So it's like we're just adding a little bit more damage possibilities there for it. It's pretty ridiculous. It's a fun team. Fun team. So.
You say another word about it, and I'm gonna flip my desk over. We're gonna have a serious problem.
Yeah. For sure. Let's go ahead and open the shards and pull me something good. The reason I don't know if I explained this to you. The reason why I wanted you to do this is just so I had somebody else to blame when it goes all wrong. So I just want to thank you ahead of time for that.
Yeah, well, fear not, because there's hope. You just gotta have hope.
I was excited too. I was hoping. I was really hoping. Oh, we're getting some solid epics right off the bat.
Did you know that champ's based off the Grinch?
I love that start. Got to start with the epics. It's always a good sign.
Yeah, you got to start with the epics. You know what else you should start with is protein in the morning. You really got to get your protein. Do you have any idea how much protein you're getting a day?
I actually have no idea. I don't really track it very much. I might be, but ancient. So
doesn't this look like a champ that they would have put candles on?
Yeah.
They've been putting candles on everybody.
Hope.
And where are the candles on this guy?
They're good epics too, right? Like Occult Brawler's great. Hope's great. Well, keep it up, buddy. Let's add some lightning to this. It'll be great.
Oh, don't tell me what to do. You know what? Just for telling me what to do, I'm going to pull you a marksman.
All right, I'm in on this. You're gonna have to, if you give me some good pulls, we're gonna have to do this every time.
Well, I told you don't tell me what to do, or I'm going to pull you a marksman. So if we're going to do it again,
man, I wish
you better shut up.
Account. If only this were my free to play.
Hey, real quick random thought. What do you think about Drakgul? Because I think he's amazing.
She's really good, yeah.
It's
lots of books, but really good.
Yeah, it's a he.
Food Wars, no bueno.
Didn't you say you had like a date or something sometime this week? How do you think that's gonna go?
Yeah, I'll be surprised if I hit it. Man,
Same.
You started off so strong. I was feeling so positive.
Don't.
Okay, all right. See, there's that Hellborn Sprite. And that was the one I was talking about there.
Yeah. Here, have another marksman.
Back out, get back in.
Yeah.
2 marksmen.
Yeah, I just predicted that pull, so whatever.
Okay.
Now I think probably single pulls. When you hit 60, It's better. I have a spreadsheet that explains this, but you probably wouldn't.
You got to bring the system, man. If you don't have the system, it don't work. I got you. I like praying to RNGesus, you know. That's my big thing. You know, sometimes I'll do sometimes I'll start off with a accidental mystery shard pull instead because
yeah,
I'm pretty
popcorn.
smart. But yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like eating the sacred in the middle of it and then regretting it immediately.
Oh, you want to do that?
No, we're good. We're good. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. In here talking tough about sacreds, knowing you don't want it. So don't run your mouth about stuff you don't know nothing about. Cause I'm out here on these streets every day, popping sacreds. Popping sacreds. I'm popping sacreds. You ain't popping sacreds. You don't know nobody that's popping sacreds like me.
Yeah.
I'm out here on these streets, sun up, sun down, by myself, popping sacreds. That's what we do. Out here in Nebraska, we pop sacreds. Doesn't
Does
matter.
he actually yeet the shards for you, or does
Nah,
he just?
I yeet them.
Oh,
I yeet them.
hey man, look, you know you're at the wheel today, so you tell me what you need to do, you go ahead and do it. All right. If you got to eat a sacred, I'll eat it. That's fine.
You'll eat my cat's fart? I don't think you don't need to. I would prefer that you not talk about eating my cat's fart. That's kind of inappropriate.
I did.
You did. I want you to not.
Nope. Totally regret it.
Yeah, you're gonna regret it if you ever do it again. I'll tell you that. Nobody's eating my cat's farts. That's gross.
Yep. I did the same thing, and it went nowhere. It was like the gear requirements and the team requirements were just too high. I'm like, I'm not putting all of my best gear on Helior to make a go second team that maybe will work some of the time. It just didn't really seem to add up to me. So
yeah, I don't want
all right,
you to do that either.
I'm still doing good here.
I like to do this thing where I go to IHOP and I'll order waffles. And it's crazy, dude. I'm thinking about starting a prank channel just for that.
Okay, wait, hold on. What was that? What was that?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a website too, choffleypancakepranks.org.
I don't believe that was the plan originally. Okay, all right, sure. Uh-oh, slowing down. Come on now. Give us a little love.
Did you know that he's supposed to be Rudolph?
Well, there you go. Nice little rain beast action.
Mordor.
Go ahead. I got faith in you.
The website is choffleypancakepranks.org.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping me.
Wah, wah. Ah. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Thank you for pulling my shards, because now I know I never will ask you to do them again. You know,
You'll never have to not ask me to do them again, because I'm not gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna have your account hacked.
Okay, I like this plan. See, these are the kind of videos that, you know, are good for the community. Hey, look at what you won't get, guys.
The thing that you need to understand about Star Wars is that it's a metaphor, dude. It's a metaphor, okay? When Captain Kirk gets his hand cut off, that's not about him getting his hand cut off, okay? Okay, it's about the stock market, dude. It's 100%. About the Dow Jones, and people don't get it.
That's actually really true. I'm gonna have to do that. I did want to. I mean, I was expecting at least like a Farrakhan, like somebody new, in the polls. So I'm a little disappointed about that, Chosen. I felt like,
yeah, I don't care because I don't have any control over it. I thought we understood how it worked. I can't pull you something.
It's fair.
Yeah, it is fair. I don't have any control over the pulls. Don't
fair.
bring me on here and make me feel bad in front of everybody, or try to make me look bad.
I mean, I have 2 siffies now. Actually, I got really
oh, die. If I had known that you had 2 Sifis, I would have fed them both while I was in your account. So it's a good thing you didn't tell me, because it's ridiculous that I have 0 and JGigs has 0 and you have 2, you know?
Yo, I would trade anybody and everybody to get myself a Krisk. So yes.
Same. Actually, this is a verbal contract with Plarium right now. I'll give you $1 million for a Krisk.
Oh man, I'd be all over it. I'd be all over it. I'd have my field day there. Which champ would you want the most?
Probably Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think.
Yeah.
I really liked it back in the day when Stone Cold Steve Austin was around. I just think that was kind of the golden age of wrestling, you know? Like now it's not really so good anymore. It's almost like they've run out of ideas. And then like before that, the production value just wasn't there. But when Stone Cold was around, the storylines were really good. The action was better. It just felt like I know it wasn't real, but like it felt more real.
That's a pretty good trio. I can agree with that. I think that's a pretty good trio.
It's not a trio. It's just one guy. I just talked about one guy.
Yeah, it's Krisk and Duchess are my two
Nope.
most wanted. You know, I mean, there's so many champions now, and like so many of them are good. Like I'd love to have Turvold. I'd love to have Raglan. I'd love to have a whole bunch of champions like Xavier was saying earlier. But yeah, I mean, really when it comes down to it, there's a handful that are like truly account changing. And I'm missing Krisk pretty much and Duchess. Like those are the two that I feel like are real like account changing champions that I would love to have. And you said, like Sify, Krisk. I don't even think Warlord's account changing is just amazing in arena. Like I wouldn't mind having a Necrit, right? To have that same kind of balance, but
yeah.
Because you don't have him
whatever.
either, do you?
Nope. I don't have him. Don't ask again.
Oh yeah, he's ridiculously good. Ridiculously good champion.
Yeah, you know what else is ridiculously good? Shoffley's PancakePranks.org. I think we should pin it in the comments.
Oh,
that's what I think.
Well, sir, yes, we can do that for sure. 100%.
Yeah, I think we should pin it in the comments, and everybody should go subscrib. I'm going to upload twice a day on that channel. It's going to be
it's not that long.
It is going to be that long. It's going to be twice a day. What are you talking to me about that?
I guess it is kind of been that long. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's my website, so I think I would probably know what's going on the website. You know?
Yeah, for sure. No, man, absolutely. We should do that then. We'll definitely need to find some time to make that happen. Always a pleasure hanging out with you, regardless. So definitely would love to do that.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, dude. It's great. Everybody go subscribe to JGigs.
Well, let's just say it fell right within expectations. So there's no ill feelings about it at all. Everybody always blames me when I pull bad shards. I can't do the same to you. So I figure it's only fair turnabout. So you're good. You're off scot-free this time, mister.
Yeah, I'm really glad we pulled you nothing.
Careful. No, man. Thanks a lot for coming on and pulling the shards.
Everybody subscribe to Chosen and Deadwood.
Indeed.
Now. Do it right now.
All right, cool.
I appreciate you guys watching these summons with Chosen, the real life Chosen, the one and only Brad with his actual real life voice, real thoughts. All of that was just him, and nothing happened when we were recording, and that's just how the video went, and you got to see it all raw, unedited. So congratulations for that. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe to the video. I've been Deadwood Jedi, and until next we meet.
JGigs? Huh. Well, thanks guys for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. Much thanks to Chosen for coming out and doing that for me. That was really fun. Yeah, that's it. Till next we meet. I'm the Deadwood. Oh, that son of a...